As a university student, I'm always looking for different ways to save money. People always talk about Lidl and Aldi for cheap food, but nobody talks about how cheap Poundland actually is. Everything is literally £1. I need to find out why Poundland isn't more popular for students like myself in university. Therefore, I've set myself on a new side mission to see if I can survive on Poundland food for 1 week. However, there are some rules that I need to follow to complete this challenge. Number 1. Every meal must come from Poundland. Number 2, I can only spend a maximum of £5 per visit. Number 3, I must cook at least one gourmet meal for my friends in which they will be judging at the end of this video. So is it possible to survive on food only from Poundland? Well, we'll have to see. It's day 1. I just hope that this Poundland place knows that it's about to become my best friend. I need to get breakfast. I don't want to come here again later today. I'm going to see if I can get some lunch and dinner in one shot. You know what, this is the nearest that I'm getting to a bakery. But just having a look, I can actually make this last for the week. I have no clue what is in this thing, but it looks like it can feed me. I do quite like the look of this thing here. I'm gonna pick it up. Package is secured. By the way, I refuse to go and buy a Poundland bag when I have so many shopping bags. I'm not walking around with a Poundland bag, I'm so sorry. Poundland has already turned into £10 shop. I refuse to give them any more money than what is required. Ooh. 7 days. I can literally make this 7 days of my breakfast. I'm praying this one does not bamboozle my belly and blow it up. You see, meals like these, it does some dangerous things to your stomach. You'll be in the toilet for 8 hours and you won't realize what you ate. What's this? Got these 6 apple rounds. I'm having my double croissant thing for my breakfast. I took a bite of already filming it, but it's alright, I'm not gonna lie. Poundland did their thing with this one. For lunch, I was planning to have this pasta and sauce thing. However, I'm not sure if you can read that, but it says that it requires 100 milliliters of milk. I didn't go out of my way to buy milk, so I'm literally gonna have it with water. I'm praying that this thing can still taste somewhat edible. Oh no, this actually stinks, bro. I really don't want to eat this. You can't tell me that this looks like this. Oh God, help me as I eat this food. Oh please, Father in heaven. This is nasty, bro. I might as well just starve myself, bro. No, we're not eating. This is stuff that you feed to dogs, not humans. We weren't made to be eating this stuff. This was like somebody's toenails. You see one of them BFG monsters. This is his toenails, bro, in one plate like this. Right, I'm having my apple rounds for dinner. I'm praying that this is a recovery from that mess up that I had earlier. I have no clue what's in this. I can consume this for dinner. It's nice. It literally just tastes like a Bramley apple pie, but like super flat. That's someone just sat on it like this. Baga. And they said, take it, eat it. Day 1 has come to an end, and if I'm honest, surprisingly, it wasn't awful. It was still bad, but it wasn't awful. So I'm praying that we have a better day 2. It's the morning of day 2. I'm literally heading to church, and then straight after, I'm gonna scramble to Poundland to go and get my food for the day. On Sundays, Poundland doesn't even open till like 12, so it's gonna be a little bit of a wait. I'm hungry and I just want to eat. Heading inside to my best place in the whole entire world. This looks somewhat appetizing to me. I'm gonna grab this. You know what, this thing literally says breakfast, so I'm guessing this can literally be my breakfast. If you watched my previous video, you know I can vouch for this chicken mayo sandwich. Cost me £1.25. Poundland again is not Poundlanding, but I'm gonna get that, and that'll be a day for my Poundland shop. These 3 items costed me near enough £4. You see that? It says £1 there. Just change it to like £2. This is £2 shop, man. These people, they're not sticking to what they stand for. Come on, Poundland, you can't be bumping people these prices. Standard little breakfast. Can't go wrong with Belvita biscuits. Had them when I was a kid. This literally just screams primary school. This used to get me through my morning back when I was on my way to school because I live far. And you don't know that I used to trek 1 hour to get to school with my own feet. I trekked, and then when I was on my way, I had to fight some lions and some bears. But we're here, and now I get to reminisce and have this memory again. Lunch, I've got my chicken mayo sandwich. I don't know who decided to punch this thing and beat it up. This is what happens when you're eating Poundland sandwiches. Someone will just come and start beating up your food because they don't subscribe to you eating it. Once again, it tastes like an average chicken mayo sandwich. The fact that it's from Poundland though is a bit shaky, but you know what? Food is food. Who can knock it down? For dinner, I've got this creamy chicken slice. 60 seconds and it's done. May God help me as I consume this meat, this mystery meat. This is lovely, bro. Poundland, you did your thing with this one. Out of everything I've had so far, this is definitely the best. I could eat this if I wasn't doing this Poundland challenge, I'm telling you. It's day 3, but it's time to make things more challenging. I'm gonna be going back to my roots and actually only spending £1 at Poundland. It's called Poundland for a reason, so I don't know why they're out here charging these ridiculous prices. Therefore, today I'll be limited to spending only £1 in total. This £1 has to stretch me from the morning till the very night time.
There's no time to waste today in Poundland. Straight in and out of the shop spending only £1.
There was no way that I was gonna let Poundland steal my money and be charging me things plus £1. Today we're gonna show why Poundland should be Poundland. What I'm doing today is just a bunch of utter woke nonsense. Today is me and you, Poundland. We are going to battle. We are going to war. If I will survive like this, I will survive like this. You thought you could extort me with your £1 prices? No, we're talking about Poundland back to its roots. Test me again, Poundland. Test me again. Watch. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to behave like a South Londoner. I'm just a bit passionate about this Poundland extortionary thing. It's just me and these chicken breast slices for breakfast. This thing doesn't even contain up to 124 calories as a pack. I'm literally gonna be starving myself today, pretty much. May God help me as I consume this food. May I not be doing belly backflips and anything in the name of Jesus. This is so unappetizing. Am I eating a chicken? Or am I eating a pigeon? If I don't want to starve today, then I have to eat something, and this is what's left.
Straight after that traumatizing breakfast, I headed to do some uni work, and then straight after that, the thought of eating this pasta thing was just traumatizing me. At this point, I feel like I'm just filling my belly with toxins. Like, what even is this? How can you fit pasta in a bag? How can you call this food? This is dark. Eating my lunch out of a mug. Oh my gosh, man. It tastes like flavored rubber. It's not real pasta, it's rubber, man. Yeah. The chicken has come back to haunt me. I don't even want to tussle with this thing, but I need to eat dinner. You want to bam bam? You want to chill with the big boys? Why is it even all club? Whilst I was suffering eating that malicious chicken, my friends got to come over and they had my mother's jollof in which she gave to me. These lot loved the food, they enjoyed it, so I had to just smile and watch them eat the food whilst I had to suffer on my Poundland food for an entire week. These are the same friends in which will be judging my food later, so I'm hoping that they like my food as much as my mum's jollof.
My friends have just left me. It's the ending of day 3, and I'll be honest, whilst I was in church, my belly was just hurting. Praying by the time I wake up tomorrow, I feel a lot better because, boy, you must push through to the end.
I had an early morning for day 4, and boy did that early morning hit me. You know them ones where you just have that early morning stare where you look into your wall for a good 20 minutes just deep in life. I was just deep in what Poundland was doing to me. I couldn't handle it anymore.
It's day 4, and once again today is not going to be a normal day because we're going to switch things up once again. Today I'm going to be using a randomizer, so basically I'm going to spin the wheel and the wheel will decide exactly what I am eating for my meals today. So it's going to tell me my breakfast, it's going to tell me my lunch, and it's going to tell me my dinner. By the way, if you've been liking the cap that I've been wearing in this video, it is from Krontos, which is my own personal brand. The cap is satin line, which is the same material used in durags on bonnets. So not only does it look good, but it keeps your hair protected, helping avoid frizz, breakage, dryness, any of that. Make sure to join the waitlist. It's coming out very soon. By the time you're watching this video, it may well just be out. So make sure you go and cop one, or if not, then join the waitlist. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. I'm going to spin it when I get inside of Poundland. So on the options list for breakfast today, we've got breakfast bars, we've got instant porridge, we've got a croissant, we've got cereals, we've got muffins, and we've got cereal cups. I'm praying that it lands on something good. I'm going to spin it when I get inside of Poundland.
Breakfast bars. Nice. This looks more tantalizing than this, not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, this just tastes like any common ordinary breakfast bar. You can't really taste the cinnamon in it. If anybody tries to tell you that Tomiwa is an unserious student, then you tell them that you are a liar. Because here we do our studies, here we do our work. We don't get around with this play stuff. On the lunchtime potential list today, we've got instant noodles, we've got sandwich wrap, we've got a Rustler's burger, we've got rice, and we've got canned food. If for whatever reason this thing lands on a Rustler's, we're gonna have serious issues. God forbid. A Rustler's burger.
burgers getting packaged away immediately. Nobody's must catch me around with a rustler burger.
As I'm walking around, everybody's just giving me dirty looks. I feel as though they just know that I'm a man that's carrying a rustler's burger. They just know it, bro. Times are tough. I'm out here eating a rustler's burger in 2024. It's like I don't value my health. I don't value anything about life. I'm sorry to anybody that I'm about to offend by doing this. But most importantly, I am sorry to my future self. I'm sorry to my toilet. I'm sorry to my neighbors. I'm sorry to everybody that has to suffer the second-hand consequences of my actions by consuming a rustler's burger. I don't know what civilization rustler's burgers came from. Humans didn't make this. This is almost proof that aliens exist. Humans did not make rustler's burgers, bro. We're not supposed to consume this. It's not made for our bellies. May God strengthen me as I continue this day after consuming a rustler's burger. I need to be sharp. Poundland is closing in a couple minutes. I need to sort out my dinner. So we've got some canned food. We've got sandwiches again. We've got instant noodles. We've got pasta and we've got a wrap. I'm praying that the wrap lands because I don't want anything else. I'll be honest, I'm praying for a wrap.
Let's get a wrap, 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 let's get a wrap. You know what? It's a sandwich. I can't knock it. A good old sandwich, it does the job.
I am feeling a bit festive today, why not? Christmas is around the corner. Let me grab this turkey feast thing. £2 for a sandwich. This economy, man. You know what, come to think of it, I don't like the fact that I'm getting used to eating food from Poundland like this. This is not right. I shouldn't be getting used to it. Even looking at this sandwich now, I'm starting to look at it sideways. Because when I bought it in Poundland, I was thinking this looks nice. As I look at it now, this is grim. Why is the sandwich hard? Oh my gosh, man. I'm actually eating food from Poundland on a regular. It stinks as well. Oh God, help me.
This sandwich tasted like absolute bin juice.
It is day 5. However, I believe it is finally time for me to make a change. After me consuming that erroneous rustler's burger yesterday, it's time that I started considering my health and I started thinking about what I'm actually putting in my gut. Therefore, today is a day that we will be doing nutrition only. Today will be a nutrition day, which means that as I go to Poundland, I'm only allowed to pick up healthy items. Today, we're gonna get our life back on track. We're not gonna end up like one big burger Jackson carrying a big belly like that. Absolutely not. We're not gonna be destroying our belly. We're gonna be eating healthy. So whatever looks healthy to me is what I'm gonna buy. Instantly, as soon as I walked in, this stuff does look healthy to me. I mean, you can't tell me that salad does not look healthy.
You know what? They've got grapes, but I don't like the way they've priced that. And the last time I had something that was discounted, it did not do me well. I'd rather not eat that, I'm not gonna lie. Another one actually.
This whole section here is screaming healthy. This is the nearest you're getting to a fruit salad in Poundland, I'm telling you. Look at the variety of fruits that they have on sale. Me personally, I had to play it safe and get the apricots. I just realized if I try to buy all of this is gonna cost me £6. Because just in case you forgot, one of my rules is that I can only spend a maximum of £5 per trip. Yogurt is healthy, isn't it? You know, I'm in a sporty mood today. I've just come out with some healthy items. I might keep this up and go to the gym later. I may even go for a run. Today is going to be an all-round healthy day. A healthy and productive day. That is what we're working towards. Nutrition day is really going to be healthy day. For breakfast, I'm eating these apricots. I don't care what anybody says. This looks healthy to me. It's fruit, so I'm hoping that it tastes nice. It smells like apricots. Tastes nice to me. Today's been such a challenge to try and do my uni work. Because the consequences of the rustlers and everything else I've been eating is actually catching up onto me. I may joke about it, but it is affecting me, man. God help me. I'm fairly recovered, but man, it's time to go again and consume this. This is the same chicken breast that they put in that thing from earlier. This is the same structure. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can buy meat from this Poundland place again, man. I even need to start thinking about what I'm gonna cook as my gourmet meal for my friends. Because I can't feed them this rubbish. This is gunk. Oh my gosh, man. God help me as I eat this food. It tastes alright, But then again, I've been deceived with these Poundland foods. It'll taste alright until it's time for you to have a meeting with your toilet, and you're even there scrapping it, you're there battling it. This is actually just a whole bunch of leaves with a tiny bit of meat. If this doesn't count as nutrition, then I don't know what does. If you know me personally, you know how finishing that was a big achievement. Me and finishing food, like full meals, is a mission. Do you guys say yogurt or yogurt? I've always wondered. I call it yogurt, but a lot of people out here correcting me when I say yogurt. This is healthy. It just tastes like custard. I can't lie, at this point in time, I'm wishing I ordered something else. I'm not really feeling the yogurt. Halfway through now, and if I'm honest, I'm gonna put it back in the fridge and have it another time. It's 9 PM and I'm making it to the gym by any means necessary. B-A-N, ban. Ban laziness, ban junk, ban bad nutrition, ban unhealthiness. We're heading to the gym. Brother, you need the gym. Does my outfit not look like somebody that's even ready to go to the gym? Heinis, lads. Heinis, come on. Come on. Entered the gym now and I started off with pull-ups. I know that this section is about to rage all of you gym guys, so feel free to correct me on what I'm doing wrong in the comments. But yeah, did some squats, then I went to some triceps. I even increased the weight because we're getting bigger in this life. Look at the way he's even pulling it down. I then headed on this step machine thing and the machine was trying to fight me. No clue what I'm doing here, I'm not gonna lie. After some hard work and dedication, the step machine was working me. The cardio motivation was hitting, so I jumped on the row machine and I started off like just doing my usual rowing. But then I felt as though uncle to my left was trying to have a race. He was trying to battle me and I'm not going down without a competition, so I rowed with maximum intensity. I'm there rowing as though I'm an Olympic athlete. Just give me my gold medal now, I can compete. Uncle was not defeating me today, no way.
I need to melt this rustlers out of me somehow. And if this is the only way to do it, then we're gonna do it. Say no to rustlers. That was a successful gym session to me. Look at the way I haven't even broken a sweat. Why? Because I've got my Qantas Saturn skull cap coming out on the 24th of November. Keeps your hair tidy and protected even when you're in the gym.
I've still got some of the yogurt to re-energize myself from that workout. Make sure you refuel yourself after you've had such a nutritious day like this. Fortunately, unfortunately, we head back to Poundland tomorrow.
Right, we're on to day 6. Let's see what Poundland has in store for us today.
Of course, I can never go wrong with my steak slice, so you know I had to grab that.
You know what's crazy? I know this shop like the back of my hand at this point. I know where everything is. This looks fascinating. Some apple sausage roll type thing. Am I a criminal for wanting to eat cereal with no milk?
When I checked out everything, I went back into Poundland and I remembered that they have this Yazoo milk. This milk is something that I can put in that random cereal that I bought so that I don't have to suffer whilst eating cereal with no milk. For breakfast, I'm gonna have these deep fried apple puffs. This feels like I'm undoing all of the work that I put in yesterday. All that nutrition that I invested in. I'm now having deep fried apple. It tastes like a Bramley apple pie in a different form. It's hard to go wrong with a steak slice or steak bake, whatever you want to call it. I already know that this is reliable. This is the only reliable thing that I can consume from Poundland. Yazoo milk with small cereal. Some would argue that this is unconventional. I would argue that this is genius. Oh, yeah. By the way, if you watched the most recent video, you should know that around here we heat up the milk first. We do the milk first and then we add the cereal afterwards. There's no better way to do it. This tastes like straight junk food. This is too sweet. This was a bad idea. I'm gonna finish it because I'm hungry, but this is not something I should be eating. I will never order this again in my life. I can promise you that.
We've come to the end of day 6, and if I'm honest, today was such a smooth day. If every day was like this, then this just would have been the perfect challenge. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, where I get to cook for my friends. I even need to message them in the morning and invite them all. And I'm hoping that I'm able to whip up a lovely gourmet meal for them to try. I've been anticipating this time all week. But that's a good night from me. I'll see you in the morning. Back inside for the last day. Right now, I'm just gonna find some food that can get me through today whilst I am cooking the meal. So I'm gonna come back later to actually find the ingredients and whatnot, but for now, this is just the food to get me through.
So I picked up some balcony snack latte, some steak slice as usual with the brioche buns. I didn't know what I bought it for, but you'll see how it comes in clutch later. No clue what this is. Couldn't even describe it to you. Just looked appetizing, so I had to buy it. Why does this taste like something like Costco itself? You wouldn't expect this from Poundland.
Once again, can never ever go wrong with my Poundland steak slice. Eating Poundland food is so unreal. I don't know how I've managed to survive, but I've been doing it and I can't lie, this one has been nice. The fight day has arrived. It is me and you, Poundland. We're gonna have our final battle. You thought you could get me down? Absolutely not. I'm gonna show the world that I can make a gourmet meal out of Poundland food.
So I stormed around the Poundland store for the final time, trying to figure out how exactly I'm gonna bring down this establishment with my gourmet meal. I decided to pick up some few ingredients. You're gonna see how I combined all of this at the end. There are some interesting picks, but trust me, when there is Chef T, Chef Tomiwa, then there is a way. And once again, Poundland was there robbing me, taking away £4 of my money.
Ingredients collected. It is time to make this meal come to life.
Here is the ingredient list. We've got some salt, spaghetti, another spaghetti, and this was so questionable, chili con carne. I just watched the Gordon Ramsay video on how to make spaghetti, and if I'm honest, I feel very disheartened. Why is it so complicated? Why is it asking me to be putting oil in a pot and then stirring it and then you're getting tongs and pushing it in? Like, what? I just came to make one gourmet meal and it's just complicating my mind. Wait, so how am I? Ay, kapati! I'll never forget what my year 7 food tech teacher told me. He said, round the outside, in the middle. Round the outside, in the middle. I don't even want to describe what this looks like. Just use your imagination. Whilst the chili con carne cooks, I'm gonna change into my waiter's attire. Watch this transition. Whoa! Look at that transition. So what you say for this waiter's drip? I'm actually a genius. I forgot that I bought this earlier. We're gonna make this a spaghetti burger. This is genius. I feel like throughout this video, I've proved to you that I am Einstein's cousin. We're gonna call this one a spurger. Spaghetti plus the burger, spurger on deck. This looks tantalizing. I want to use that song, but I can't get in trouble, so enjoy this. This looks aesthetic enough, doesn't it? All of the food was prepared. Now it was time to eagerly await for the arrival of my guests. But you know, black people. No! One by one, my friends arrived and they were sat down immediately with their eyes closed, ready to try the spurger meal. 3, 2, 1, open.
Okay. Oh, mate, is this?
I'm not eating this, bro.
I thought it was cheese. Oh my gosh, there's beans in it.
Oh no, bro, I can't. So I'm about to eat into this thing. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, let me.
No, not awful.
It's not as bad as I thought.
It's not
It's
terrible.
not bad.
To redeem myself, I had to get a bit crafty and put that balcony dessert into these people's hands for them to try. It's not my own cooking, but they'll never notice.
Okay. Making sense, bro. The taste is nice. If you added 1 scoop of ice cream, it would have made it 10 times better.
Fairs.
And now it was time for my friends, aka the judges, to give a rating and a review of what they thought of my food. I'm hoping that they come out with some nice things because I put a lot of effort into this.
I don't know, I'm a texture person, so it wasn't the best. It was just different textures in a burger. It was okay though, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I give this a 6.5.
I mean, like, the food was edible, it was mid, it was very mid. And if he feeds me that again, I'll have a star. So for that reason, I'm giving it a 3.5.
That was absolutely disgusting. The dessert wasn't too bad, let me be honest. So I've ended up giving it, with all things considered, a 4 out of 10.
So my experience, it just was one of a kind really. Tried foods that I've never had before. I'm going to give a score of 3.5.
Unfortunately, my average came out to a 4.4. You know what? It was Poundland food, so I can't even knock it. I can't really complain. I tried my best. Throughout this challenge, we had some highs. Rustlers, you will not be forgiven for what you did to me. But overall, I understand why uni students are not going to Poundland for their regular food. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.